Joined by head coach Amy Zombek. Coach, 0-0 last night at halftime of the semifinal game. What was the message to your team?
It was keep doing what we were doing, play simple, play to feet, just had to move the ball quicker and play with a little bit of sense of urgency in that final third, be a little bit more aggressive, attack the ball, take people on, take chances, and with the elements, anything could have happened.
How happy were you with the performance in the second half, especially once you shifted Mary Jo Murphy to forward just before the 15-minute mark? You get the goal immediately. You continue to get the chances and really never gave Eastern a chance to get that goal and get back into a game.
It was a tough call. Because you don't want to give up that one opportunity, but Mary Jo gives us a different dynamic up top. She can create things for us. She has good pace. And once we got that goal, I think we kind of were able to settle down a little bit more, control the game by winning 50-50 balls. And again, just playing to feet, putting pressure on them, not letting them be able to relax on their defensive end. By them sending long balls, we were able to win them, to put them right back in and put them right back under pressure. I think made a big difference.
How big was it to get big contributions off the bench from players like Taylor Biliak, Jalila Ocampo, even Kaylee Haynes in a playoff game, to have those players step up in addition to your starting 11 having a good game?
I mean, being able to have players come off your bench and make a difference can make a big impact in the game, and they've been doing it all year, whether it's been Jay, Taylor, Morgan, Kaylee. I don't want to forget anybody, but it allows us to be able to reset. They all bring a little bit different dynamic than who's starting, so now teams have to make adjustments for them as well, and then just settle into the game and play. So yeah, having a little bit of a rotation certainly helps our cause.
Before we get to Saturday, what does it mean back-to-back championship games for the first time in program history? You've had some really good teams who haven't been able to do that, and you're doing it with another extremely young core.
It's an experience, and they're just showing like their grit and their will to win. I think for any team to get to back-to-back championships is a difficult task. Now that they're here, can they finish it?
You face a very familiar foe in Western Connecticut State. Saw them a week ago. How do you kind of prepare for this game with such a short turnaround between the two games? Is it more about focusing on little things that you can do better, or do you kind of have to re-emphasize their personnel and certain things that you need to do to make sure they don't have a big game?
It's really both. We got to focus and make our defensive adjustments in regards to how we expect them to play, and then can we make the adjustments on what we can do well in order to try and break them down.
In that first game, it was very even through the first 90 minutes, and then Western seemed to be the aggressor in overtime, needing a win to earn the regular season title. Do you shift your game plan a little bit, or do you think there will be a shift with the field changing from WestConn's expansively wide pitch to James Cotter Field where it's a little bit more narrow?
I think the game, it's a championship game. It's a must win. So both teams are going to come out ready, going to come out fired up. This is the season. This is what both teams have played for all year to get to this point. Neither team's going to want to, get that loss. So I expect it to be a tighter game with the size of the field, and just surface is a little bit different, newer turf that we're going to be playing on compared to WestConn's. But again, it's what team is going to capitalize on the other's mistake.
What do you see as the biggest two keys for your team to come away with a victory?
Defensive organization and those transitional moments. So,
thanks so much for your time, Coach.
No problem.